The billionaire she mistook for the driver. She thought he was just a driver, but the man she insulted was the billionaire, who would soon own her heart. Amara rushed out of the airport, her small box dragging noisily behind her. Her heart pounded with anxiety as she scanned the crowd for her ride. A driver sent to pick her up for her new job as a live-in maid. When a man in a black shirt leaned casually on a sleek SUV and asked, "You're Amara, right?" She nodded quickly. "Yes, sir." She didn't know she had just spoken to the owner of the company, not the driver. The man watched her struggle with her luggage, amused by her boldness. "You're quite forward," he said with a smirk. Amara mistook his teasing tone for rudeness and shot back. "I didn't come to Lagos to joke. Please just drive." The man's eyes widened slightly, but he said nothing. He got into the driver's seat and drove off, a strange smile playing on his lips. Amara's jaw dropped as they entered the massive mansion. Marble floors, golden chandeliers, and armed guards. She swallowed hard. "You people really take cleaning serious in Lagos." "Oh," she muttered under her breath. The man chuckled softly, watching her with interest. A tall woman approached and gasped, "Sir Keen, you're back already?" Amara froze. "Sir Keen?" Her eyes darted to the man beside her, realization hitting like thunder. She had spoken to Kenneth Akali, one of Lagos' youngest billionaires, the same man she had called driver. Her heart stopped as he gave her a slow, mischievous smile. "Welcome to your new workplace, Amara." Humiliation burned through Amara's veins as Keen gave orders. "Take her to the maid quarters. She needs to learn manners before cleaning begins." The staff snickered quietly. Amara wanted to vanish. But that night, as she lay on the narrow bed, she clenched her fists. "I'll prove I'm not stupid," she whispered. Meanwhile, Keen replayed their first meeting in his mind, still laughing. No one had ever spoken to him that boldly before. Something about her simplicity and fire stirred him. "This maid? She's different," he murmured, sipping his wine, unaware that his heart had just found a new obsession. The next morning, Amara almost bumped into Keen in the hallway. "You again?" he teased. "Try not to order me around this time." She bit her lip, avoiding his gaze. "Sorry, sir." He smiled, enjoying her discomfort far too much. But when he saw how hard she worked, scrubbing floors, helping the cook, and refusing to rest, Keen's amusement slowly turned to admiration. "She's stubborn but diligent," he told his best friend. Nonso grinned. "Careful, bro. Stubborn girls are the ones who steal hearts." That evening, Keen hosted a dinner for business partners. The maids were warned to stay out of sight, but when the head maid fell sick, Amara was forced to serve wine. Her hands trembled as she moved among the guests. Then, one of the women tripped, and Amara spilled red wine on a guest's expensive white gown. Gasps filled the room. "Are you blind?" the woman snapped. Keen's jaw tightened. Everyone expected him to fire Amara instantly. Instead, he took the blame, shocking everyone. "That was my fault," he said. "She's new." Amara stared at him, speechless. Later that night, Amara found Keen on the balcony. "Why did you cover for me?" she asked. He shrugged. "Because you looked terrified." The wind brushed her face as their eyes met briefly. Something unspoken passed between them. For the first time, she saw a softness beneath his arrogance. And for Keen, the fiery maid he'd teased now looked like the only genuine person in his life. "This girl is trouble," he thought, smiling faintly as she walked away. The next morning, Amara overheard a heated phone call. Keen's voice was sharp. "Tell her I want nothing to do with that child until the DNA proves it." The words hit her like thunder. A child? She quietly backed away, mind racing. Later that day, a woman in a red dress arrived at the mansion, carrying a small boy. "He's your son, Keen," she screamed at the gate. Amara watched from behind the curtains, her heart twisting. So, this is the kind of man I'm working for, she whispered bitterly.